Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we are going to be drawing Venom and Carnage, a split portrait, right? So with the new movie coming out and that, I thought I'd do one. So Carnage on this side, Venom on this side, they're roughly kind of the same sort of head shape, so they fit well together, right? So what I'm going to do first is split my page in half. I'm going to use a ruler and we'll just go down the middle. So if you want to measure, find your middle and then do that. So I'm just going to go for it, right? So we're just going to go right down this way. And you can make this sort of line as thick or as thin as you want. I might just go a little bit thicker again. And it doesn't have to be like perfectly even either. It could be a scratchy line, or you could even venomize the line. You could like do all tentacles and stuff coming out of it if you wanted to do that. Might look cool. Just an idea. I'll just keep it simple though. And boom. Just do a line like that. Right. So we start with Carnage over on this side. We start with his eye, right? So Carnage and Venomize are pretty much the same. Like, I think Carnage doesn't have that little twisty bit on top, but we'll see. Depends on the design in the movie. I think it changes, but we'll go for it anyway. So just here, we're just going to do this sort of blobby sort of thing, right? And we're going to go all the way up around, like high enough on the top of his head. It doesn't have to be like all the way to the top. And we won't do a spiral here, just to make it a little bit different compared to Venom's. Right, and every now and then you can have some of this white section sort of showing through, I think. Just there. So then his mouth, so their mouths are different, right? So Venom has gums and Carnage doesn't, right? So basically Venom has a line and for his lips. Carnage doesn't seem to have one of them, right? So it's kind of like the teeth grow out of his red skin. If that makes sense. That's what it looks like to me anyway. So let's go. So we'll just do this sort of bumping sort of stuff coming right to there, right? And then this will go, we'll bring it down the side, right? We'll go down this way. Right? And then teeth, right? So Carnage has like long sort of teeth, right? Long sort of skinny teeth. And sometimes they can be like extra teeth in behind. And it goes all the way up into the corner of his mouth. Roughly there. Right, so then we got like the inside of his mouth, some of that stringy kind of stuff coming down here. With some of that red string. And then we'll start doing teeth again. Now on the bottom we can see it seems we can see his sort of gum line, right? So it sort of comes around this way. Up to there. And then you can sort of see the teeth growing out of his mouth area, just here, right? So and then we go up like this. So crazy amount of teeth, right? And then you can have like another sort of layer back here. Kind of like shark teeth. You can do as much of these as you want. You don't have to do as much as me. And then what we can see is back of his sort of gum just coming down here, bumping down. And then his tongue. So I'm not going to do the tongue like spiraling out or anything. I'll just do a sort of standard sort of tongue coming down. Like the middle line and texture all in here and stuff. Okay, so roughly like this. And then his chin comes out here and comes up side of his head like this. And then this is his jaw, so his jaw like comes up like so. And he's got all like texture lines and stuff, gnarly sort of bumps and stuff on his skin. And then his jawline comes up, and then it'll go around to the top of the head, right? Real round, coming up and around here. Right, so then Carnage's shoulders. So we'll go quite high up, jawline, right? And we do his trapezius. We're going to do some tentacles and stuff coming out of this, right? So let's say, let me just move my pictures here. So we're going to do like some gnarly Venom sort of tentacles, just some symbiote stuff coming out here. It's coming out of his shoulder. Oozing and bumping. Go down into the shoulder here. I'm going to do the inside sort of section. Like that, and we'll go bring it down towards his shoulder, just down this way. You do as much of this ooze as you want now. Just do one more. Right, like so. And then his shoulder sort of comes off this way, and like you might see like some skin lines or some shoulder lines here. And then there's like shoulder starts sort of coming down this way. And this collarbone comes down underneath his neck, and then we should see like another chest muscle or shoulder line, so like here, and then shoulder muscle there, and then like chest here, and then like lots of sort of neck muscle lines and texture all on his skin. Like that. So Carnage has sort of black, he's colored black and red, sort of usually in the comic anyway. In the film he is black and red, but it's kind of more mixed. sort of colouring. But if we want, right, I'm going to add sort of some symbiote black just here, right? Some of this black stuff sort of growing up his face. And you can colour this in dark black. So just these sort of liquid stripes. You can do as much of it as you want. Right, so it's like dark black all down here. And there is some on his like body and his face and stuff as well. You can do kind of as much of this as you want, right? Just adding some black stripes here, that's all. And I might do it when I colour. I'll see how I feel. But I think I'll leave that there. That's the Carnage side, right? So we'll try and match things up, right? So we'll do his, let's say, so his chin, Venom's chin will be here, top of his head, come out up there, right? And we'll do his eye. So, bumping again. And we give him the spiral on top of his eye, right? Just for fun. Sort of Tim Burton style. Spiral eye here. Like so. And we can have some white sections again. And we'll give him some like bumps and texture. So you can do as much of these wrinkle lines as you want, just sort of coming around his head. And it's kind of up to you. So let's see. So then his mouth, right? So Venom's mouth is kind of, it's got a line. Well, that's what it looks like to me anyway. So he's got a line for his lip and his mouth, right? So his lip sort of comes across here, and this can be a kind of a bumpy, sort of wrinkly line like that. And then his teeth. So he's got like gum lines, right? So he's got like big bumping teeth, but with a gum line, right? So say like big sharp sort of teeth like this, and they're sort of rounder than Carnage's. He's kind of got bigger teeth. He's kind of more of a roundy sort of character, you know. Like so. And you go the whole way up around his face. And then it'll sort of come back down this way, right? So, and again, it's sort of longish, sort of gum line here. And then we have the actual teeth coming out from his gum, just this way. And there could be some teeth in behind again. That. And we're just going for something slightly different than Carnage, just to separate the sort of, to make him look a little bit different. Right, like so. And then we have some of that sort of string again, side of the mouth sort of lines there. And we'll add his tongue just coming in this way, sort of similar to Carnage's, just like so. here. And then we'll just do the face the same, coming up around the sides. So we go up the side of the face for the jaw. Maybe make Carnage's more, or Venom's more sort of round. Sort of like that, kind of make him look a little bit different. Right, and then we'll go all the way around for his head. To there. Again, texture and stuff if you want, all over. And right, so then his shoulder. So Carnage is a little bit smaller, I think, than Venom. You know, sort of smaller, maybe shoulders and stuff. So we'll just put his like trapezius a little bit higher up, like up there maybe. And then we'll add some of this oozy stuff, symbiote. Symbiote stuff like this coming off his shoulder, and it'll come down and join his shoulder just there. It's like his trapezius comes down this way. A big shoulder here, and then like shoulder line this way again, and then collarbone, kind of bumping sort of thing going that way, and like chest muscle again here. And maybe like another sort of shoulder line. There, chest muscle lines going that way, and we can see some of this, the white spider that's actually on his chest. So, you know, he's got like some of these legs down this way. Like so. And then neck muscle lines. So like here, like lots of these sort of gnarly sort of tendril lines and skin lines and lots of texture and stuff. Sometimes it helps to thicken up the edge lines of your character. You know, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Right, but I think that's everything. So, and again, color black and white, and then red and black, kind of a mixture of red and black for Carnage. So, yeah, looking forward to the movie. Hope it was helpful, guys. As usual, thanks very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you liked it. helps the channel grow. Thanks a million. See you in the next one. Bye.